Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently defending ourselves against this High Chiefess again. I think this is a different person than has attacked us previously, but we've been defending ourselves a lot recently. That said, we've improved our strength a lot as well. We're going to be able to hire mercs, and I don't think we'll have a problem with this. Our allies will show up as well soon. They have 985 troops over here. Is this all you've got? Okay, that's not all he's got, but that may be all he's sending. He is in other wars. So, fair enough. Honestly, I'm a little surprised he's sending any, but sure. We're gonna head over this way and sure, host a magnificent dinner party. That'll be fine. We're gonna head in and we have arrived here. Our ally is coming in here, but we are going to also hire ourselves a few mercs here. And what are we going to hire? We can afford these guys. They are Vaulter infantry. Do these guys have any heavy infantry? I highly doubt it. Let's see, what do we got here? No, they don't. So we might be better off hiring like these guys. They have archers that'll counter some of their skirmishers. How necessary do we think this really is? Opponent is recently disembarked. I don't think that's accurate. I'm not seeing that they are recently disembarked. With our ally coming in here, I'm thinking that we don't need to hire mercs. We're going to have a defensive bonus in the hills. These guys are going to come in, for sure. But I think we're okay. I don't think we need mercs. Yeah, we're good. Fantastic. Oh, hello. Additional troops from our ally there. That's nice. I think that we probably want to... I'd like to go attack their capital, I feel like. Yeah. I feel like that's the way to go. It's only going to cost us 6 gold to embark. Our ally's going to chase them around, I think, but we'll see what we're going to do. Yeah, this war feels over to me. They're going to be over here, but we're already attacking their capital. At this point, they have 2 options. Okay, our ally's sieging over here. I'm not sure why they're doing that. They should come attack our ally, who is now fleeing. But I think our ally gets caught here. Yeah. Although that was a stack wipe, but our ally isn't going to survive this army. Yeah, there we go. But that buys us time to siege their capital. So that kind of works. At this point... Wait, what just happened? Oh, our ally's retreating. Okay. I was like, hang on a moment. I saw somebody disband here. So our ally stack wiped 2 of their units there, but then is retreating. At this point, they have no choice. They have to come stop us, but they're not. A reeking trophy, huh? Yes, it's rank. Now please leave. Okay. We got some prestige out of that. What are they gonna do? Siege here? That's not useful for them. We have their capital. We're gonna come over here and siege now. They're going to catch our ally again. That's fine. Our ally retreats again. I don't think this is relevant. I don't think this siege is relevant either. These guys are going to group up here. They're going to have a hard time taking out this force. They could probably do it, but it's going to be difficult for them. We are dying, and I mean... I think we're just dying of old age. We should take a look at what our succession looks like. It's grim. Okay. Can we not disinherit? Apparently we can't disinherit. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So what is it that makes us able to disinherit? Is that in tribal authority? It seems like I found this out previously and forgot. It might be a innovation? Let's see here. I'm not sure what made us previously able to disinherit that we currently can't. Our succession law, maybe? It might be that it's Confederate partition. This also might be a change that was made in the most recent version, which we are on in this game. So we can't disinherit, it seems. Interesting. Well, that does make this succession a lot tougher. So who's this? What's this guy going to get? He's going to get this over here. And then this guy is going to get this, Jarldom. We can reconquer that. I would prefer to simply disinherit these guys, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, we died there. That's unsurprising. Okay. So, at this point, we do lose some territory, but we can go after these guys very easily. And we will. We need to wrap up this war. We've also got Irish insular populists. I don't think they're going to be a huge problem. We do need some council positions here. Skill 1, Steward? Oh my. Anybody better? We're going to swap these guys. Okay. That's much better stat-wise. Cool. So we're going to need to go after these guys before they can form alliances. I would really like to get out of this war. We're going to vote for her because she is Norse. Okay, they're coming in over here, and they're going to go for their siege. At this point, we need to finish our siege, and then come down here and stop them. That's what we need. This guy wants to negotiate an alliance. That is our half-brother. We're going to decline. We don't want to do that. We do need a leader here. This siege finishes. We need to get that siege done. There we go. And make our way down over here. The real question is, can we fight this when recently disembarked? They're going to finish their siege, which means ticking will be on their side, which is not great. I was hoping our ally would handle this a little bit better, but he definitely didn't. I think since that siege is over, I think we're going to disembark up here and just await reinforcements and wait for our recently disembarked penalty to go away. Okay, so you can see here, this is very interesting. Our allies coming in over here, these guys are split up. They're locked in here. So we can come in this way. When are these guys going to leave? 7 days. This battle would be in 9 days. Chances are currently even. When are we going to no longer be recently disembarked? In 9 days. We should give this one more day. And now go in. There we go. Perfect. So we've got that under control. We're going to hit those guys a bit. And that's a lot of war score that they got here. We're going to have to divide this army in half, and we're going to come over this way and siege these back. That should go pretty quick, in theory. 4 months. And, okay, we can apparently choose our sexuality here. It is convenient to be heterosexual in this time period for sure. So that's what we'll go with for now. Just because we want to have the additional fertility bonus. So that'll be okay. We'll get these sieged back, and once they are, I do expect this war to be over. Yeah, this is going to be a huge amount. Okay. That alone was a huge amount of war score. This is going to be another huge chunk. There we go, 81%. I was hoping that that would get us a little bit further. Sadly, it did not. But we're going to come up over here and fight these guys. They're recently disembarked, and we can hit them here. Do we expect that this ends the war? Maybe. I think that's a solid maybe. It did. Fantastic. So enforce those demands. Now, I want to see if our ally is still our ally. Looks like he is. Okay. Fantastic. So we're going to have to go after our brothers here. They are both involved in other wars. War against tyranny and Cumbrian Catholic uprising. Okay. We're going to have to go after both of them. We're going to go right now. We have our own claims here. We don't have the prestige for this. So we should actually meet peers. There we go. We're currently drifting negative in prestige. And that is, of course, because we are reinforcing our men-at-arms, which should be done basically now. We're negative in prestige currently. That is, of course, because we're a child. We are currently on martial education. I think that we should maybe switch to stewardship. Okay. We could get a crush on our vassal and friend. Sure. Doesn't really matter that much. There's these guys here. We're going to stop gathering, and we're going to head in over here. This will net us a bunch of prestige, which is what we really need right now. And we got 150 there. Okay. So we win that, and that got us 303 prestige. Wonderful. Now we can't disband this army, currently. We'll have to wait for these guys to leave. There we go. We got 19 gold as well. That's always good. So, we of course need to take back the succession lands here. We're going to press our claims up over here. And we'll raise all of our troops here. We'll head in and start sieging. This guy doesn't really have any troops. He has 88 troops. So we're going to split off a few of our troops here. How many? Like, these 481 should be fine, and then we're going to come down here and fight these guys. I'd like to take over this siege. And we definitely will do so. There we go. That'll get us a bunch more prestige to work with. This siege will be done in 40 days now. So that's amazing. 6 months here. These guys are just chilling. Sounds good. We're going to head up over here and start sieging. And this one will be done in 2 months. They're sieging back this territory. That'll be done in 4 months. We're actually going to go kill them, and we're going to leave a few troops up here. These guys will come down. Oh, that's not enough to siege this. How many do we need? 625. Okay. Well, that's not amazing. We can keep our progress here, but we're going to have to come down this way. We could choose to be generous, diligent, or patient. I feel like diligent is probably the way to go. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to come in here and stack wipe their champions. Cool. And now we're going to come back up over this way. This war is actually over, and we will enforce those demands. Fantastic. Now these are all counts under us, which is fine. We're okay with that. I want to check, do you have special soldiers still? No. Okay. Next, of course, we need to go after this guy. And we need to press our claims, which we will definitely do. We're going to raise up our troops here. And I would also like to get a construction going over here. Palisades will do. Over here as well could work. We'll go for, I think, war camps here. And then we're not going to do anything else. We need prestige. We're going to be able to fight these guys. That won't be a problem. And we'll take over that siege. Oh, no, never mind. They're running. I was hoping that we'd take over the siege. But I guess this works. We need 250 troops here. So we'll leave these guys behind, and we're going to see if we can catch that force for some prestige fun. They're running around over this way. There's another decent-sized force over here that we could go after. I like it. So we'll get the realm put back together here. And we're currently lacking a marshal. Oh, this guy's skill 27. Absolutely. And then we'll come in over this way. 123 casualties, but I'm not too concerned about that. Again, I'd like to take over their siege. They are fleeing, but we're going to catch them. So that's all good. We're going to take over the siege of Leinster here. We're currently at negative war score because of occupation up here. That's kind of funny. I didn't actually see their troops up there. How many troops do we need to siege this? 400. So we're going to leave behind about, well, 443. These guys can come up this direction. I'm not too concerned about this right now. But I do want to come up here and see about stack wiping these guys. This guy can become our victim. Sure. So this should stack wipe. These guys can come in here and siege. That may not stack wipe, actually. That didn't go down super fast. We killed almost all of them. Okay. We're going to come over here next. That one did stack wipe. Okay, we're going to have to come up and respawn to these guys. These are running away. I'm not too concerned about that. This siege finishes. We'll go take over Ormond. And we're going to stack wipe his army. This will probably win the war, actually. 94? Okay. So we'll need to wait for one of these sieges to finish. That's no big deal. Absolutely fine. This will be 5 months. No big deal there. Currently, we don't have any issues with people attempting to attack us while we put the realm back together. That's good. We do want to go after Alba sometime fairly soon. It's a little Catholic around here, and we don't really love that. In fact, it's a lot Catholic around here. So we're going to have to handle that. But this will end the war. And that will be the realm back together. Beautiful. So we'll disband those troops. And that's all good. We do want to revoke this person's title. She is our crush. That's exciting. Probably not right now, then. For one thing, we can't. We need to go to High Tribal Authority to do that, which we could actually do instantly, and we'll definitely do so. We can also put in war camps over here to boost our personal power. Arrogant, compassionate, or callous? Dread Decay isn't amazing. That prestige per month is juicy. We're going to become arrogant. That puts us positive in prestige, and that's incredibly important. Okay. So there's that realm put back together. It was also mentioned that we should create the Kingdom of Man, which I don't know if this is that actual event. Yeah, the Kingdom of Man and the Isles, which would mean that we're able to de jure release these, which would be good. Now, are we able... Oh, this guy currently controls all of these. We actually have a revocation reason? He's a known criminal. Okay. He'd have a 0% chance of acceptance here. But he would be the only one to rebel. That's interesting. We're going to do it. He is definitely going to rebel. And this guy's calling us into a war. We'll accept, but we're going to have bigger problems here in a moment. And there they are. Good timing, buddy. We're going to head on in over this way. Okay. We'll deal with this offensive war in a bit. For now, I want to leave behind a siege force here. These guys should be enough, I believe. Yeah. And I want to come up here and stack wipe this force. That will get us a lot of war score. Awkward pathing is awkward, but it's okay. We're going to catch them in this marsh. That should be fine. Never mind. We should catch them in this marsh? In this marsh, maybe? Yes, we'll catch them in this one. Cool. So that's stack wipe. We're going to come over here and siege, and over here and siege. We're at 62% war score. And who are we actually fighting against? Just Martian? Oh, we're fighting against England. Okay. And East Francia. we may not win that war. We'll see. Especially with us not participating. We need these guys to come down this way. We're too late to get there. We'll see if we can retreat this force. We actually can. So we'll do so. Actually, we got stack wiped even though we retreated. That's a little wild. Well, we'll take out that force. That's a nice stack wipe. For now, I'm not tremendously worried about this. Although maybe I should be. We split off these guys. I'm going to leave our knights over here. And we're going to take just our levy troops up here to defend this territory. For now, I'm mostly interested in defending ourselves. Okay. We're going to catch this force, no problem. That'll stack wipe. This guy became our bully. We're being bullied by a 5-year-old. We are 14. Okay. Exciting stuff there. So we win that fight, obviously, and we don't have a leader here. We'll put this guy in. I'd like to stack wipe these guys and maybe get more Battle War score. That would be awfully nice. I don't think we catch these. Oh! Well, this war is invalidated. Cool. So that guy died. So we don't need to worry about that. We're going to have these guys come down over here. This could now be granted independence, I think. But not while we're at war, for sure. Yeah, we'll have to wait till we're not at war. We're going to have to fight England here. And that's going to be tough. That's going to be pretty tough. We'll see how that goes. The Byzantine Empire is in this war? The Byzantine Empire is in this war. Maybe we should just not participate? This is the war goal. What do we think the odds are that we can sneak in here, siege the war goal, and these guys not attack us? I think the odds of that are low. We do have these guys up here. We're going to pop over here. They're going down over this way. I would have much preferred that they come into the war goal. This is too far away at this point for us to feasibly go for. So we have to disembark over here instead and go for this. This is non-ideal, but it will be safer. I do feel like we lose this war, though. I think our ally brought us into a losing war. It's not a big deal if we do. Like, ultimately, on surrender, our ally pays some gold. It's not a big deal. We don't really care about that. Okay, they bring in more reinforcements over here. I do think we lose this. I don't think this is a winning proposition. We are reinforcing a lot of our levy troops right now. That is something to think about. These guys are on the move. They are coming for us. They will get here before we finish this siege. Our allies are moving away from us, so we have to move away as well. Our allies are actually embarking. We might be left out to dry here. We are. Okay. So, if we get stack wiped here, which we aren't, I was going to say we're just going to go home. This war is probably going to be lost here, and we might just want to go home anyway. I mean, there's very little left to do in this war, in all honesty. I think we just go home. We tried. Very little that we're going to gain from this war. In fact, we're going to gain nothing from this war, even if we win it. Losing it, we lose nothing either. This is not important to us. So we're heading home. Fantastic. And we're going to disband. Sounds good. So at this point, once this war is over, which it's about to be, we will grant independence to these two counties, which we are required to do by the rules of this game. Now that we finally can. This does gain us stress. Oh, you're a de jure vassal. Right, because we have the duchy. So that's a bit of a problem. We would have to destroy the title in order to grant them independence. Well, we granted this one independence. Yeah, that's real awkward. I wish that the game would let you grant de jure vassals independence. That would make things a lot easier. Maybe the rule should be, though, that we only have to grant them independence if they're not a de jure vassal. That might be a good way around that. And that way, like, if they're not a de jure vassal when the war ends, we can't create the title and then have them. We can't game it that way. I think that's the way to go here. So this would be a legal title to have under that rule. This would be an illegal title unless we had this duchy. That would be the concept. Let me know what you think about that. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue to push forward on creating this Kingdom of Man. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, I don't have my notepad up, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, I think that's everyone, that was from memory, and of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and yup, looks like I did get them all. Fantastic. And as always, I will see you all next time.